Hello again. Today I'd like to talk about grief and the impact that has on my mental health. In particular, the grief of losing my mum in August 2024 and the recent wedding that I had with Craig on the 15th of March. And just, yeah, the impact that the, um, the loss of mum has had in the last couple of weeks. So, like I said, we got married. It was a fantastic day. I couldn't have wished for a better day. The temperature was perfect, and it just ran like very smoothly, and it was such an enjoyable day to have. So, yeah, I used Mum's car. Like I'd spent thousands on her car, getting it ready so that it could be the bridal car, and it decided to pack it in a little bit the day before, overheated and lost radiator fluid and stuff. But we nursed it and we got it there. And I remember driving along in the car and just remembering Mum and just thinking, she would have really loved my dress and where we were getting married in a beautiful little park, and the fact that I got her car ready for the event. She would have loved that we were using her car. So yeah, got married probably for about a week or so after the wedding. It was just blissful, like I didn't think too much about it. And then I started to have dreams about Mum, and she was terminally ill in my dreams, and I felt like very powerless in my dreams, and it kind of extended into real life as well. So um, yeah, I felt powerless that I couldn't save her in my dreams. I couldn't make her better, and that was exactly what it was like in real life when she was ill and dying from cancer. Now the problem that happens with remembering Mum is that I also um, I went into a psychosis then because I had the devil, who's my voice. He was the puppet master, but now he's called the devil. I had the devil saying, "Oh, I'm going to kill your family." Um, he was he. I had voices a couple of days before the wedding, and it was, "I'm going to kill all your family and friends," on the day of the wedding. You'll have to excuse my dog. I'm not sure what she's hearing. She's hearing dogs across the road. um, Hopefully she calms down. So yeah, I had a couple of days before, and then the day of the wedding, uh, Shelby, I didn't have any voices at all, and I was very grateful for that because it's something I didn't want to experience on the wedding day. And then yeah, it was probably about a week later. I started having the dreams, and I just really felt the loss. I There was just this massive gap. Like every time I had happy thoughts of the wedding, or every time I looked at beautiful photos and stuff of the wedding, I um, it's just really distracting. I really, yeah, I just remembered Mum, and yeah, I really missed her. Like I really miss her. The fact that I can't share the most memorable day of my life with my mum. And it's easy enough to say that she's looking down on me and having those kinds of thoughts where like she'd be in heaven, and yeah, they're my beliefs. um, but yeah, there's still a massive void for me. So about a week and a half ago, I started to get the devil speaking to me again, and he was saying, "I'm going to kill your family just like I killed your mum." And so I started to stress about that, and I was already quite stressful about like the dreams and stuff, and and how I felt missing my mum. So I think that made it quite easy to go into a psychosis. Um, yeah, and it was just the constant of him telling me that I had to get 70 stitches. Eventually, I have to get 490 stitches in total. So, in the Bible, I read about how many times a person was asked to forgive another, and it was 70 times 7. So, it's in my head, or the devil uses that as a way to taunt, kind of, like he says, you've got to get 70 stitches, TikTok time's running out, because I haven't done it yet. He says, crack your skull, slash your throat, hang yourself, 70 times 7, 490 stitches, smash your face, keep them safe. And these are things that is a very repetitive thing for me when I'm in a psychosis. So it's just constant. I can't escape it. Um, I tried having a Lanzapine extra as a PRN, and had very little effect, if any. And yeah, so that sent me into psychosis a week and a half ago, and I went to quite a few hospitals because I just wasn't getting any help. I really needed to stay in a mental health facility. I felt, yeah, that I was going to act on those voices. And yeah, I think I went to 3 different hospitals, and then I was admitted in in amongst all of these hospital visits. I was admitted to Greylands Hospital, which is a mental health facility, and I think I spent 2 days there. Yeah, when I'm in a psychosis, it's all a blur. Things don't really, yeah, I can't remember much about it. I can remember little things or things that I read, and I'll be like, oh yeah, okay, that's right, I remember that kind of thing. But yeah, I don't remember much. So I think I had about 5 days. I was drinking as well. Yes, once again, drinking. And it just doesn't go well with the mix. And yeah, I know that. I know I am trying hard to give it up. I'm 7 days sober today. So yeah, hopefully I can keep that up. I feel quite confident about that at the moment. So yeah, looking forward to getting more sobriety days up. And then I was okay for a few days, and then the devil started to talk to me again. TikTok time's running out, 70 times 7, 490. So, yeah, I think I went to a hospital, and then, like, this time, only a few days ago, probably about 4 or 5 days ago, it was such depression. Like, I haven't felt like that for many, many years. And I just felt so low, like, even thinking about the wedding, even thinking about my beautiful family and home life and that kind of thing. Like, there was nothing that was cheering me up like it normally does. And I just, I could not see a future. I could not see any hope. Um, and I was quite suicidal and quite depressed. And like I said, I haven't felt that depressed for many, many years. And so that was a little bit scary, because that mixed with um, the devil telling me to get stitches and stuff. It it's much easier to fall into that trap of needing to do what the devil tells me to do, um, to save my family. So I was in hospital for a night, so a couple of days, and then I was discharged, and then I was driving past Bunnings, and I just thought, do you know what? I'm just going to, yeah, slash my throat, just just top myself. Um, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of feeling this way. It'll just be easier on my family, easier on the mental health system. if I didn't exist, kind of thing. So yeah, I got a knife and I started with my leg. I did a cut on my leg, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to go through with this. And then I had this intense fear. I'm like, no, like, you've got to hold on. You've got a husband that loves you. You've got a beautiful family. You've got friends. You got um, so there was that glimmer of hope where I'm like, yeah, come on, like, you've got to do this. So I took myself. I represented to the hospital. I stayed in there all day waiting to be seen. And then I was seen, and they suggested that I stay overnight and see the consultant in the morning. And a couple hours later, the devil stopped talking to me, and yeah, there was this real sense of peace that washed over me. Um, and I just had the thought, it's just like, I just want to go home to my husband. Like, I love Craig, he loves me. It's a blissful relationship, especially just being married. And I don't know if it's going to be like that in 5 years. I hope it is, but yeah. Um, so yeah, I was just like, "Oh, I've got to go home." And so it was like the depression started to lift, and I was just like, I don't want to be here. Like, I never want to be in hospital in the first place. Of course, I'd rather be home. Like, all the things I love at home, all the people I love are at home. So yeah, like, why would I want to be sitting in a hospital? Well, I think I just sat in a pretty bare room with just this blow up couch kind of thing, and just listen to beeps all the time, like all the different machines going off. It's quite a noisy environment. It's very overstimulating for me, but it keeps me safe. So I don't really have an alternative. Um, so yeah, of course I'd like to be home, and I just said, you know what, I'm going home. So I was home, not yesterday, the day before. So it was good because I was home for Easter yesterday, and it was really nice. We went crabbing, and we got 8 crabs, and yeah, like I said, the depression's lifting, and I feel quite good today. I went for a ride on my motorbike last night with another person, and yeah, um, there's hope again. Um, and I was thinking, like, in my clarity, I was having thoughts of, like, Mum would love that I'm enjoying my motorbike, that I'm enjoying my husband, I'm enjoying life, kind of thing. And I just decided, it's just like, yes, the voices stopped. The devil stopped talking to me, but I've also decided that I'm just going to do everything in my power to stay out of hospital. I'm going to count the days because um, that works. Like for AA, that works for me. I like seeing how many days I haven't drunk. It's the same as how many days I haven't been in hospital, and I just hope to build that number up. Um, I hope to not have to go to hospital ever again. To be honest, the same with drinking. I hope I can never drink again. Um, so yeah, hope is back, and I'm just riding on that wave now. Um, but it is like being in a washing machine, basically. Like, you kind of thrown here and there and up and down and round and round. Um, and that's what life feels like for me sometimes. Like, especially when I hear from the devil frequently or regularly, it really, like, I'm tired of it. Like, I kept saying to the mental health worker the other day, I'm just tired. Like, I'm exhausted from having to deal with this all the time, and especially of late because he's been more active in my head, or outside of my head. Um, he's been more active lately, and it's, times of stress when he is most active because my defenses are down. I can't think rationally a lot of the time if I'm stressed out. So yeah, it's just about trying to live my life without stresses, which is difficult to do. It is what you call life. There are stresses in life, no matter what. Um, so yeah, I just have to keep trying to hold on, and not do what the devil instructs me to do, because I'm over um, stitches. I'm over having all these scars on my body. Um, yeah, I'm over a fair bit of it, but there is hope. Like, yes, I do experience psychosis, and I am experiencing it regularly lately. But I think the longer it goes without having mum, and the more that I can just accept that, um, she's not coming back, but in my belief, she's in heaven and she's waiting for me. But she doesn't want me to come like soon. Like, I'm only 52, so hopefully, yeah, I'll get quite a few more years yet um, in this body. So yeah, um, but yeah, like, grief, it does play a major role. Like I said, it does make me feel. It obviously, it's making me feel a bit depressed, um, and it does stress me out. But like all the other times, I've just got to hold in there and just work hard to try to defeat the devil. And yeah, that's about it. So yeah, lovely to talk to you again. Make sure you like, share, and comment. See you later.